The views, comments, and opinions of the following program do not necessarily reflect those of Morris Media Studios, MorrisMediaLive.com, or its affiliates. Listener discretion is advised.
Let's go.
We ready? Yeah, let's do it.
QSN, welcome back, Degenerates. I am your host, Rashard 90302. Riding shotgun with me, I got Mike G.
Hey.
And my boy Jay Meso. Together, we are the Smart Degenerates. We are here for the episode you all been waiting for. It's our kickoff episode. Before we get into that, let me tell you what we're here for and what we're here to do. We are LA's top sports investors, here to get you in line as far as sports investing, managing your money, expanding your bankroll, and doing everything to take the necessary steps to you not being on the negative side of things when it comes to you and the bookie or this here gambling.
Hey.
What's up, fellas?
What's good, big dog?
Sorry I couldn't be in my jersey, but I am repping.
Squad.
You are in your jersey.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm in our home jerseys.
That's definitely the jersey.
It is Thursday, September 6th, my birthday eve. Hey.
Happy birthday, bro.
Happy birthday.
Happy, good looking.
Hey,
Happy
it's always good to see another year. Hey, we getting old,
Happy birthday, homie.
We getting wiser. That's all I can say.
Older, wiser, man. You only as young as you feel. Remember that.
How y'all feeling tonight, though, big dogs?
Man, I'm feeling fucking awesome, man. Football is back, bro.
Hey, in the words of the little girl on the Little Giants, God bless Daddy's favorite sport, football.
Football season is upon us, man. Today is a great day, man. How you feeling, Mace?
I feel awesome.
Yeah.
Where would y'all like to start off today? There's been a lot going on and off the field as far as the NFL is concerned. So, Mike G, how you want to kick it off?
I'm feeling like, man, it's football, bro. Today's football day. I think we need to dedicate this whole show to football.
Oh, no, this whole show is dedicated. I mean, do we want to just touch on the more so on the field, or do we want to talk about Le'Veon? So many places.
I mean, we'll get there because Pittsburgh's got a game.
I just got to pat myself on the back. I got to cheerlead. I got to let the world know.
Oh, you got a testimonial for him?
Mastradamus. You know what I mean?
Speak on it.
You know, last week we were talking about tennis.
Okay.
Looking for some value plays here and there.
Yeah.
Now, I did tell the world, I was like, yo, Serena Venus, don't take Serena. Now, I watched her play, and she is on fire. Mm-hmm. So she's going to win the U.S. Open.
Right.
But fuck her right now.
But in hindsight, did we already know that? Like, even if you were just programmed to say Serena's going to win it, didn't we?
No, because you got to see how people come out and play. What's her body type? What's her drive? But I've seen her out there. She's looking like
Serena.
Locked in, as they would say.
Mm-hmm.
I brought up tennis, though, because, again, we were talking about all those, like, extra out spreads, all those money lines, and crazy values.
It should be like plus 3,000 and shit.
It's not supposed to be that high.
Yeah.
The best players, like last week, that was favored was Nadal, Djokovic. These are people that anybody who follows tennis, y'all know about Rafael Nadal and those guys.
Right.
The thing is, they were minus 300, minus 400. I go to Roger Federer, and he is minus 3,300 or minus 3,500. I'm like, okay, wait a minute. That's way too bloated. He went up against a guy who's not well known, hasn't done well against any top 10 talents in the whole sport. But you know what? I could not ignore plus 1,100 on the odds.
Wow.
So I threw a unit in there. For me, a unit is anywhere from $35 to $50 in that range, and I absolutely hit that shit.
Bang, bang.
Something about the heat, the humidity. I mean, Federer is 37. He's like an old 37. So I could see in the opening set, he doesn't look like he's got it today. And that's what it comes down to. Go to find out, he hasn't really played since he won the Australian Open.
How long ago was that?
I forget which month it was exactly, but he missed the entire clay season. Like, tennis goes by seasons, whatever, based on the courts they're playing on. You play mini tournaments to get ready for the big one. He didn't do any of that. He just kind of popped up. He played in one little tune-up tournament, hopped in here for the U.S. Open, and he just wasn't ready for like the heat, the weather, like whatever, the humidity. Like you said, that just ate him up. So again, long story short, I went for the plus 1,100 versus the 3,300, and it worked out for me.
Cool. Bang, bang.
Bang, bang.
You know, I mean, bet 50, win 550. Who doesn't want to do that?
Hey, man. Winner, chicken dinner.
Chicken dinner.
Good shit, bro.
Hey, I'll tell you, these things can happen. You just have to be smart and look for your value plays. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that's true, too. You know what else you got to do? You got to also pay attention to the market And,
Man.
always keep your eye on what's going on, who's doing what. That way, you can pick up those kind of leans and take advantage of them when they happen.
And I feel like by keeping your unit the same,
Yeah.
it didn't feel like it's any more of a risk than any other one. Like, I
Right.
know the odds of him winning weren't there, but the risk versus reward on that particular case it's too high to pass up, bro.
Right.
It's too high. So
Absolutely.
Hey,
Absolutely.
Well,
So, again,
since
that's
we
good
patting
shit.
ourselves on the back,
What?
it was one guy who knew that Virginia Tech was going to crack Florida State.
Oh, yeah, that was good shit.
Ooh.
And I didn't bet on that game, but I did give out a lot of advice, and a lot of people benefited off that. So, I mean, what I will say is just all that was me seeing what I saw last year. That quarterback didn't have it. He got injured over the course of the season, so he was coming off an ACL injury on top of him being a terrible passer. No, it all played out to be true.
Yeah,
they
that
only
was,
scored 3 points.
That was a good one. That was a good pick, Virginia Tech over Florida State.
So
Yeah.
keep your eye on Florida State. They will be favored in a lot of games, but they might not be covering in a lot of games.
Right.
So it sounds like you sound like a popular team doesn't make you.
Oh, no.
Oh, you know who we need to talk about? Because I know you and me are always on the same page about this.
What?
How about them Trojans?
How
Tricky.
about them Trojans? Tricky. Hey,
Team
like
never cover.
we are not who. We are not that.
Man.
We are a name right now. We're not the dominant team that's going to win and blow everybody out. It's going to be a lot of close games, a lot of come from
They won
behind.
by 21.
They won by 20.
But they had to
the
open
line
it up.
was-
line was 25.
25.
Right.
So yeah, they came out slow and cut it on late. I took Trojans. I can't lie. That minus 24. I thought they would just blow them out, but they started too slow. The quarterback
Every time.
they had
That's how
some
they are.
had jitters, and you know what? They did do the same thing last year when they played Western Michigan.
And that's when they had
And
Sam Darnold out there. They had
Yeah, they-
Mr. All-American.
They didn't cover that first game either, so that's a trend. Maybe USC doesn't cover those first game.
They don't be covering
minus
no
one
cover.
ones.
They're a
They
second
cover
half team.
they cover the small spreads in the second half.
Right.
They cover that second half. Boy, they're a second half team for sure.
For sure.
USC. What about Bama though? Whew.
What about Bama?
Hey, roll Tide.
Even in the
Hey.
midst of all the quarterback controversy,
Hey.
I think that got settled, right?
Hey.
I mean, until he throws
Hey.
a couple of picks, because you got to remember he's still not seasoned. He came in at the tail end of last year in the championship game, and so he's basically a redshirt freshman.
Yeah, I was watching.
Right. Hey.
He is the
Fox
more
Sports West. They
talented
made that
quarterback,
case.
though.
Yeah.
But they said that he's not a Saban quarterback. I need
not.
to know
Doesn't
you're gonna
matter.
throw
I think you
15
said that
passes,
before.
hand
Listen,
the ball off, right?
listen.
That's
Saban
what I
doesn't
wanna
like
see.
the gunslinger, the dude that's going to pump fake the slant and chuck
Because
it
Hey.
you may throw a pick on the 20-yard line, and now
Or I
you
may
didn't give
throw
up
a
touchdown.
bomb on 3rd and 8 too. That's for a touchdown.
Hey,
Hey,
he's throwing that shit up there, catching it.
Hey, man.
Hey, he's way better than Jalen Hurts.
As a quarterback,
I don't know if you could say he's way better. He's just a different type
He
of
could
quarterback.
throw the ball a lot better.
Yeah, he's
and
a better- and that's
as a
what you have
quarterback,
to do.
that's your job.
Did they let Jalen Hurts throw the ball 22 times a game?
Yeah,
Not really.
But
yeah.
they didn't
But they
need
let this
that.
guy throw it 40 times. You know, he gets to throw it twice as much as Jalen did. So,
Because he
and
can
he's
drop
he's,
back
go-
and
he's
throw.
probably going to put up 40, 50 points every week.
Oh yeah,
They're gonna blow everybody out.
We gonna ride.
Roll
with
Tide.
Tua.
Hey, yeah.
So does Jalen Hurts transfer? Or is
Yeah, he's gonna transfer next
Does he
year.
get a position
Transfer.
change?
Yeah.
Next year, how many years is he going to play football? He needs to get out.
No, you forgetting
Nah,
that he
because-
played as a true freshman.
He played
so
as a true
he's only
freshman.
a sophomore or junior right
This
now,
is
so he
like
got
his
to.
third year, maybe.
Yeah, hey, listen, and also he doesn't have a true position in the NFL. What position is he going? He's not going to play quarterback.
Worst case scenario, you can put him at receiver. There's
He's
been
not shifty enough
worse
for that.
athletes that switched to receiver.
True.
He may need to just go ahead and get his degree.
Nah, bro.
Try to
He's
get
not
into coaching.
He can play receiver,
He
bro.
can go be like a
Slot.
quarterback
Slot
coach.
It's like play outside receiver. You got to think he's 6'1", 6'2", 220 pounds.
That's
Like,
not outside receiver size.
And he's not shifty enough for all
bro.
that.
No, he's pretty
Dez-
shifty.
He's
He
as
can
big
run.
as Dez
He
Bryant.
can
bro.
run for a quarterback.
Dez is not 6'1".
Dez is like
he's
6'2", 220.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay.
That's what I'm saying. Hurts
But he's
is-
not built like Dez, though.
bro.
Yeah.
He
dude,
built like Jameis Winston.
no matter how he's built, he's 6 feet, 220 pounds.
But can he catch the ball though?
And can he get
Bro,
separation?
yes.
Does he have burst?
He's been you think he's? I don't think he was playing in Pop Warner quarterback in high school, junior high school.
Yeah,
like they
he probably
people,
played- he probably played
these
quarterback his whole
athletes
life.
have experience in playing other.
So you're
positions.
telling me right now you think Jalen Hurts will be a good NFL receiver?
he'd be a better NFL receiver than quarterback?
I think he'd be a good
He has no
quarterback.
chance to be a good NFL
Yeah.
quarterback.
Look, he is the same as a Tebow, a Kaepernick, any number of these guys.
Hey,
Nah, you
they
can't
win
say-
games.
you
right?
say
Those
Kaepernick.
two guys you just named are
Yeah.
out the league.
No,
Okay.
One's out the league not because of talent though.
They could both
What?
be in the league playing.
Colin Kaepernick was a better NFL quarterback than Tebow. Tebow was a better college quarterback than Kaepernick, but Jalen Hurts, I think, is right in there, in between Tebow, but not quite as good as Kaepernick coming into the league.
I just think everybody has different styles. They all play different,
man.
so you can't just go, well, he can't throw it like he can throw it.
No,
it's like, is he asked
he
to
can't
do the
throw
same
it at
thing?
all, bro.
Maybe he has.
Yeah,
he
he
can't
can't
ask
throw
to
it
do
at
that.
all. The quarterback from Florida State and Jalen Hurts cannot throw. They're athletes. And the one from Florida State is not even really an athlete like that. I don't know how he got that job. But
Looking good in practice. That's all you got to do. Have
he
good
just
tape
he don't
and
look
look
the part, bro.
Look
Last
good
year
in
he don't look the
practice.
part. Jalen Hurts, I can understand how he could wow a coach into making him start.
Yeah, no,
I mean, as long
but
as you don't turn the ball over.
yeah, and he doesn't. You know, and plus Bama's a run team. So they're going to hand the ball off.
That
Let
part
those
too.
linemen block, and they always
if
have
you
good
look
running
at
backs.
it, even in the past, they've never had your prototypical top number one rated all over player of the year or number one top draft pick quarterback. He's always been that game manager that could just hand the ball off and not fuck nothing up.
Right.
But
I think Jalen could be
Oh.
a poor man's Russell Wilson.
no,
He got to
he
develop. a
doesn't
little
have
more.
the arm talent for that.
Bro,
he has the
Russell Wilson
arm
is
velocity
tricky
and power,
in a lot
but
of games.
huh?
He's tricky in a lot of games. He just can move around enough and will drop
No,
a
but he
bomb on
can-
you.
Not even a bomb. He can hit the slant. He can hit the out. He can dink and dunk it. Like Jalen Hurts cannot throw. That's why they in the
Yeah,
national
he won't play quarterback at all. You know who he's going to be like?
Braxton Miller.
No. Other guy from Michigan, shoestrings.
Him,
Shoelaces.
Braxton Miller, shoelace. Name anybody that comes.
And all those guys are out the league, bro.
They're out
Braxton
there.
Miller just got released by Houston the
You know
other
what I
day.
feel like
Yeah,
it
but he
is though.
played after 3 years. I mean, if you can't do nothing in 3 years, you deserve to.
It's
get
just
released.
it's a league of narratives. I mean, all professional sports. It's all about the
I mean,
narrative.
life is narrative.
Life is about the narrative. That's true. But it's like, why are they out the league? Because somebody tells you have. Like, there are so many other quarterbacks who are prototypical that can't
But
play.
you got to be able
You
to
gotta have a
throw
feel
the
for
ball
game.
if you're a quarterback. How you
Even
going to
if
be a
you're
quarterback
prototypical
and you can't
play?
throw?
If you can throw the ball,
Like all that running around, that's
like
cool in college.
RG3
but
is
in
still
the
getting
NFL,
jobs because he can throw the ball.
But he's about to lose that job because Lamar Jackson.
But he'll get another job though. He's going to lose a job because of number game, not because of talent.
And narrative. And like somebody decided he was done because of the way it got handled in Washington. He could have. You don't think it's something wrong with the Redskins that you had two great quarterbacks you drafted? They're not great, but very good quarterbacks. And neither one of them are there.
I mean,
You
that goes on to management and ownership too. But what I'm saying is, RG3 is not done. He's just a product.
career backup
He's a career backup. I mean, that's
going for it.
a lot of Heisman Trophy winners are career backups, but he's in the NFL at the top level. If he never got hurt, he'd be on pace for another fork in the road of his career. But at this point, to be able to hang around, you got talent. You're just not better than Flacco and the reigning Heisman Trophy.
Everybody's better than Flacco.
Yeah, hey, that makes
Flacco-
sense.
So you
He's just
think
a made
Lamar
man.
will be in there by
Hey,
before the season's
keep it
over?
real. I think Flacco's going to be all right this year, bro.
That's what I'm
Crabtree,
saying.
John
People-
Brown.
I think
I
people
think
are hard on
they're gonna be
Bortles
all
and Flacco. Like they're not as bad as people make
Well,
them.
Bortles is weak.
He's not weak.
Bortles is weak.
Bortles is better than Flacco.
You see, Bortles is in our division. You feel me? Squad. So I get to see Bortles. You know what I'm saying?
It's just
and
that-
I think he's weak. You know, yeah, they went to the AFC Championship, but they are not going back this
They
year.
went to the AFC Championship.
They're not going back. He had a good year, bro.
Nah, see,
He had a good year.
See, don't
The
drive the
Jacksonville
fans. Don't drive
Jaguars are the best team
don't
in
drive
that
everybody
division.
off a cliff. They had
I'm
a
not.
good year because they played good defense. They
Had a
ran the
great
ball,
running back.
and they had a cool quarterback.
Cool. Okay.
We're not saying he's elite, but he's
I don't
not,
know how
he's
you
not
could throw
trash.
for almost 30 touchdowns
Picks,
and,
yeah.
and less than 10 picks, and you still nice.
All right, bro.
He did better than your boy, the jersey you got on.
Yeah.
Never. He ain't better than Marcus.
Hey,
His
man,
stats
the
never.
numbers, the numbers say
His
that.
stats said
The
that
numbers
he
in
is.
the
Man, if you were picking a quarterback, you're not going to pick Bortles over
we don't
Marcus.
know
I
that,
think
bro.
I am picking
has,
Bortles over
Has
All
Marcus
right, you gonna
Mariota
lose?
been to the AFC Championship again?
No, we went second round.
Has he
And
been
we
to the
beat
AFC?
we beat Jacksonville twice last year
in the what?
in the regular season.
Okay.
Okay. Then. So we're 2-0 against them. So what did Bortles do?
So y'all
we laced
2-0
them
against them, but
Yeah, I
they
think
went
we-
to the AFC Championship
because they didn't play us every game. That's why. If they played us every game, they wouldn't win nowhere. Took that ass home.
That's like me saying if y'all played us every game last year, y'all wouldn't have gone
Low
nowhere.
key, but that's different. You're not in our division. Now, I'll give you that. Y'all won that game, but you're not in our division. We don't play every year, so I mean, it is what it is. But Jacksonville, we see them every year, and we usually do good against Jacksonville. So to me, Bortles, he's cool. He's cool. Speaking of Bortles, let's get into these games this week, man. It's week 1, NFL season, man. We got some very good games. You know, a lot of people are going to be excited to bet this week. A lot of people are going to be betting with their emotion, all these fan picks.
Not
But
if you've been listening to us, y'all shouldn't.
Yeah. No fan picks, man. You gotta take your emotion out of it. As a matter of fact, I actually like Tennessee to lose this week. I actually think Miami +1 is actually a good pick, man. We do struggle on the road. Our offense isn't clicking like that.
You guys got a new coach?
Yeah, we got Mike Vrabel from the Patriots. We got a lot of little Patriots over there, you know, Malcolm Butler, Deion Lewis. We got Vrabel. We got a lot of little Patriots over there in Tennessee. We're like mini New England right now. So I think we are susceptible to getting actually cracked. Let's take a look at some other games.
The game I'm going to start off with is that New England versus Houston.
New England, Houston.
I don't know parts of that game.
I like touchdown time.
I like touchdown time, not the cover. I like the Patriots
Touchdown
by field
time.
goal.
By field goal.
Yeah.
I got Patriots by 7.
Why? Are you programmed to say that because it's Patriots in time? Or would you have some concrete evidence as to why, after they beat their ass last year, that they're going to come out here and cover again?
First of all, they didn't beat their ass. They lost the game by 3. Number 1.
Bro, to the Patriots, that's getting your ass beat. Because the way Deshaun Watson was looking.
They won the game. How's that getting their ass beat? Yeah, how Deshaun Watson was looking, they're not going to let him look that good. Look at this. New England Patriots are 28-10 in all games over in their last 3 years.
That 10 part of it was Deshaun Watson.
So you thinking? So you saying you like?
I'm
Houston?
saying I like the Patriots to win by like a field goal or in a narrow game, which will cover.
Okay, so
Deshaun Watson from high school.
You saying you like Houston?
Yeah, I like Houston. Only because of Deshaun Watson. He's covered a lot of games from Clemson to here.
Yeah, yes, but he only got to play 5 here in the NFL. Now there's film on him. You think Belichick's going to fall for that same stuff again? Belichick? No.
There's film on everybody that's a killer in the league, and they still can't stop everybody that's a killer. When you got
Belichick can.
All I'm saying is we can't be programmed to say certain stuff just because it sounds good. Oh, the Pats at this and this, and then you be
Pats
wondering.
at home, bro. That's a good bet.
And
bro,
then after that game's over and they win but don't cover, you'll be like, oh, I should have said. Nah, like, bro, they won last year. They beat them, first of all. They beat them. Their defense is good. This is not no team that the Patriots is going to bully. Like, this is going to be a nip and tuck game. It's not going to be a shootout. It's not going to be one team running. Whoever wins this game.
It's not going to be a shootout. It was a shootout last year.
What was the score last year?
It got 30, to the 30s,
33, 36 or something like that.
Because the problem was the Patriots had no defense and Houston had no way to stop Tom Brady.
Yeah,
which would be the case again this year.
Let me tell you what happened. J.J. Watt didn't play last.
He's not playing on Sunday.
Yes, he is playing on Sunday. What are you talking about?
I thought he's out.
You thought he was out. He's playing.
He's washed. I don't care.
Give me a fact as to why they can't cover instead of... He didn't even know J.J. Watt was going to play, bro.
J.J. Watt
and J.J. Watt didn't play last year, and they beat him,
man,
bro.
Bet against Tom in New England if you want to.
Bro, is this stuff we're programmed to say?
No,
this is just like don't bet against Tom in the Super Bowl. And what happened in the Super Bowl? He got cracked. He should have got cracked with Atlanta, and Atlanta blew the game after saying, don't bet against Tom. Like,
hey, he covered that year.
Bro, don't be robots. He covered on some miraculous stuff.
Doesn't matter. I took my ticket to the window.
I'm personally not taking
that
game.
And that's not going to win in the long run. Oh, I made it out there. I took my ticket to the window.
Yeah,
no, beforehand, you should know that your ticket's going to the window because...
I did. That's why I locked it in.
You locked it in because it was the Patriots and it was Tom and all that.
And that turned out to be a fact.
Did it turn out to be the fact against Philadelphia? No.
No. That's
Same logic didn't turn out to be a fact.
I said on this podcast last year that we shouldn't bet the Super Bowl anyway.
No, I said we should bet against the Patriots. I know I said that.
That's good. Well, hey, man, I like New England. He likes Houston. Who you like?
Houston to cover, not to win.
I'm not touching that game. I like the over.
But who do you like, though?
I can't call it.
If you had to call
I like Patriots to win the game. I don't think they're going to cover 7 points.
So you like Houston, bro?
I don't like Houston.
That's what you just said.
I did not say that I like Houston.
You
say
you like the Patriots to win, not to cover. That means you like Houston.
I'm not committed to it. That's what I'm saying, man. Hey.
All right, let's get off.
If you don't love it, don't take it. That's all I'm saying. So if you ask me,
hypothetically,
I can't give you
bro,
one.
if you loved it hypothetically,
I'd bet on a different game.
This nigga's crazy. All right, so we got no pick from Mace. So Racers got Houston. I got New England. No pick from Mace. Let's go to the next game.
I gave you a pick. I said
what's
I'll
next
take the
on
over.
the docket, Mace? Since you can't make a decision,
the over. What's the over under?
I don't know.
Oh, this nigga don't even know.
See, come on, bro.
Yeah,
it's going over. That's all I can tell you.
It's going over. We don't even know the number. It's over under 51.5.
Easy.
That'll be under that.
Yeah, I don't know. My pick on that game is touchdown time at home. They went, 10-6 against the spread last year. 13-3, something like
There
that.
was something sick with the overs. That's what I know.
This game smells a lot like Virginia Tech is all I'm going to say, bro.
Oh, Virginia Tech won. You think Houston can win?
Yes, I think they can't win. Do I think they are going to win?
So
No,
you're going
I
to take
think-
Houston money line?
That would be a good bet. But what I think is going to happen, Houston and New England will win. They will win by like 3 or 4 in a nip tuck.
That's very close to 7, bro. 4 is so close to 7. It's
Yeah,
very close
but
to
it's
7,
not,
bro.
It's not when you're gambling, bro.
Yeah,
That's
it
3
is
points.
when you're gambling.
Bro.
4
all
and
right.
7 is 3 points. That's extra.
We'll be here
football.
Thursday, bro.
We will next Thursday.
We'll be here Thursday.
So yeah, we're gonna
Stay
go.
away.
We're gonna go.
You're getting a stay away and
It's
the
hypothetical
Houston.
picks, bro. It doesn't
Nah.
you don't have to take it. I'm
Nah,
just
I'ma take
hypothetically,
Houston.
I would take New England. He would take Houston.
I
Mace
took
wouldn't
Houston
take
last year when everybody was telling me, "No, Tom, this is this," and he went in there and smacked him, bro. Like,
Okay.
we got to get out the programness of saying certain teams.
No,
are-
bro. I just like Tom Brady at home.
It's the Patriots at home.
Yeah, you're
Like, I
tripping,
don't
bro.
understand
They're
what
gonna
you're
cover
saying.
more of those games. Even if they lose to Houston, I'm gonna
Bro,
double
I'm
down
not
on them at
saying
home next week.
That you're,
All right, I'm
you're
gonna make a
wrong.
note for next week.
They're not
Yeah.
gonna win this.
Now you're gonna
they're
make
not
me
gonna cover
go-
this game, bro.
Okay.
They
Hey,
might
that's-
cover all of the majority of the homework, but 70, 80, 90% of them. This game, they're not gonna cover.
Okay, well that's just it. They're going to cover 80% of the games at home. You just
So
said it.
he's got
you
down
just
that
said
sword,
it.
yeah.
Bro.
You just said it, bro.
But what else did I just say? They're not going to cover this game. Make sure you put
Okay,
in
so
everything I
you're
just
taking.
said,
So you're going
bro.
to take the 30% bet, and I'm going to take the 70% bet.
No, I'm taking the smart bet best on my
You
eyes.
just said
Tony.
Patriots going to win 70%, 80% of the
Look,
games.
man, look.
And I also just said they're not winning this one. And bro, if if it's 7 out of 10 that they win, 3 they have to lose. This might be one of those 3 that they lose.
Got
bro.
you, got
That's
you,
all
got
I'm
you.
saying because they lost to them last year.
So blunt's on you on Sunday.
Whatever, however the case may be. Just
Hey, facts. Yeah, I got New England Sunday.
All right, so you asked me for my pick on this next one.
which is
I'm gonna tell you, even though it's tricky, and I got it on
What
my
game?
I got it on Trap Alert.
What?
Pittsburgh versus Cleveland.
What's your pick on that game?
bro. Who are we tonight?
Who what's your
I
pick
put
on
it
that
on. I put it on my Trap Alert because I think it's a trap.
So we got
I'm
Pittsburgh
not touching
Steelers
that
minus
game.
4, but we're making hypothetical picks. Just pick a game. Pick. What's your pick?
I'm gonna bet. I'm gonna take Pittsburgh -4.
You're going to take the 4. What's your
Even
pick?
though
Only
they
because
can't
I'm
cover.
programmed. Pittsburgh. I don't have a reason why I'm taking. I don't have no
And
advice. I wouldn't steer anybody towards
And
that
I'm
game.
gonna give you this. I'm gonna tell you, Cleveland's a lot better than they were. We
Yeah.
don't know if Le'Veon's gonna play,
He's not playing.
and
No Le'Veon.
the last 3 games.
This shouldn't be
Pittsburgh's won all
hypothetically.
3.
This should not be a game on the menu.
Pittsburgh's won the last 3 games, but they've only won by 3 points, 3 points, and 4 points. Even because all the money's going to come in on Cleveland is the way I see it. All of the ESPN. Do this. Watch ESPN tomorrow and Saturday,
I could tell you where
and
the
they're
money
going
is.
to push you on Cleveland.
But
They're
what
going to
I
talk
think-
about how
I
Le'Veon's
think
gone.
Where the money's going doesn't determine how somebody's going to wake up and out of bed and go produce on the field. The money can go either way, but if Ben's feeling it or not feeling it, then that's the way the game's going to go. If the line is blocking or not blocking, that has nothing to do with the money exchange.
It has everything to do with all of it.
How, bro?
Because the money exchange, it's an exchange of
The
energy.
money no, it's
is
not.
the way I look
the
at
money
that.
exchange is just people's opinion being cashed
It's
out.
collective
All right, so look though.
conscious. It's a
So
thought.
right now, the money's on Pittsburgh 61%, 39% on Cleveland. The line opened at 6.5, has dropped to 4. Since
Okay, we
they
can't count
announced-
the week one lines
Why
though,
we
from
can't?
that because they all start bloated in the summer and then get to a real point.
But
to
no
start the
matter
season.
how the line started, what happened after
Well,
the
no,
game?
this one only dropped because Le'Veon's not playing, which I think could be the trap. Him
In
still
that
still
first
covering.
game,
That's why I got
Steelers
it on
didn't
Trap
cover
Alert.
a game against them last year. We bet on that. Or we
They did
was
not.
watching that game.
But
Oh, yeah,
Steelers
that
go
was
in the
minus
bucket.
9 though.
Steelers. I was going to say this
But the
earlier
game
when we were
ended up
talking
being
about
about a
USC.
3 or 4 point game, so they didn't even cover the 6.
What? So look,
You know.
Steelers are the grown-up version of the USC Trojans.
Yeah,
The name recognition is there.
Yeah.
They get all these
Solid
spreads,
edge.
and they never ever
That's
cover
all
them.
it
no,
is,
they don't
bro.
never ever cover.
No,
They
they-
cover the small
they
spreads.
cover the-
This
the-
is
the
a small
threes.
enough spread for them to cover.
No, it's not, bro.
4? Come on, bro. They ain't gonna get a lot.
He
much
just
money.
said,
It's
bro,
3, and 4. That's
3,
the last
4.
3 games. So they won them all, but they barely squeaked them out.
Yeah.
It's divisional, and Cleveland is loaded
And this
with
is
young
when
talent.
Cleveland was worse.
Yeah,
Worse.
That's
teams.
because it's divisional.
yeah.
But I think the no Le'Veon is a trap. So I'll say take Steelers. That's my pick. What's your pick?
I would stay away, but I would say only because it's the Steelers. Just take the Steelers.
Steelers,
I don't. I'm not
Steelers. So we're all on the Steelers.
We're all on the
We're all
Steelers.
hypothetically on them. Like,
Yeah, these are all hypothetical
I know
picks.
some of these picks where we got to give some picks that we would roll with too. Not
Bro, you just said you wrote the Steelers.
hypothetically. It's some stuff on the schedule that I will bet my own money on. That's what I'm saying. That's what I want to convey to.
So you want to bet somebody else's money on the Steelers?
I wouldn't bet anybody money on this game. I only answer because my man said hypothetically, who would you take? That's what I'm saying.
I'm going to bet on the Steelers for sure.
Dude,
I just got to watch. to see if
Yeah,
anything
I'm betting on the
happens.
Steelers
I'm
for sure
I'm
too.
not betting on them because
So who you betting on this week?
that's what I like.
Who you betting on this week?
I know who he's got this week.
Let me see.
He's taking Panthers to beat the.
I like the
weak
Rams.
Cowboys by 3, and we
What's
both
that?
like the Rams.
What's the Rams?
It's
I
like,
like
5
the
right
Rams
now, right?
minus 4. I like the Rams. I like Carolina.
Wait, let's talk about that Rams game. Let's talk about that Rams game.
Let's talk about
Well, last week you was on the Raiders,
I'm still on Raiders.
even without Khalil Mack now.
Fuck it.
Oh,
Fuck
shit.
it. See, you cannot bet. We can as a degenerate.
It's
you
a
can't
home
bet
game.
on a fuck it. You
It's
cannot
not a
bet.
fuck it. It's a
fuck
home
it.
team with the points. I take the team at home with the
Okay,
points.
but that sounds like the by the book, the chalk response. But beyond the home team and that, give me some other key points that we could recommend as to why you think they could win the game or cover. Is what I'm saying.
Because they're playing at home. They got good offense. They're going to be able to move the ball. They're going to be able to
Why
put
are
up
they going to
points.
be able to move the ball?
That's what I'm saying.
Because they got Derek Carr. They got Amari Cooper. They got
Let me
Jordy
stop
Nelson.
you right there. They have Aaron Donald and Ndamukong Suh, Marcus Peters,
And
Akeem Talib.
But
And they
we
also
we haven't seen them on the field together.
You have not.
I've seen him everywhere
Wait,
else.
you haven't seen Jordy Nelson with Carr either.
No, but I know he'll be able to catch the ball if he throws it to him.
And I know he
How
would be
do you
able to
know?
lock him, get sacks.
I don't
stop the
even know
run,
if
and all
Jordy has
this.
separation. What if Talib punches him in the face on the first
Then
point
he'll
of the game?
get then he'll get suspended.
Bro, I
Maybe.
think
Then he'll be out the
Nah,
game. That,
bro.
I actually hope he punches him in the
I'm
face.
just saying.
factually, the Rams are the most complete team, top to bottom, offensive
In the
and
league.
defensive.
On paper, you haven't
Did you
seen him play.
Did you see him play
I
last
seen
year?
this team
Last
without
year.
all the acquisitions played last year. They
Bro,
went 12-4.
You
They
can't
were,
crown him. You haven't seen him play yet,
bro. Worst case scenario, they'll go 12-4.
Y'all just told me that the preseason was the most important thing ever. So
Y'all
we've seen
didn't
something.
say that.
The
Y'all
Rams
did not say
did
that.
The
Y'all did not
I didn't say it was
that.
the most important. I said it shows you a lot. It shows you, and
Nah,
we saw
because the Eagles or somebody went 0-4 and just won the Super Bowl.
that was the Eagles. The
The preseason means nothing. People play halves, quarters, series. Like you
but
can't.
none of the
really
Rams
gauge
played.
nothing
None
now.
of the Rams played in the preseason.
Yeah, all of the Rams played last year in the regular season. They went 12-4.
I just
This
heard
is
the coach
before-
on ESPN Radio driving over here. I don't know, man. He gets my vote. I'm always with the young upcoming talent who's
Yeah.
locked in,
Bro,
He's
you-
got this. He's got this football shit figured out, bro. Let's be
You-
on the right side of this.
You've added
John Gruden off
Bro.
of the 15-year like gone. Come on, bro.
No,
Trap-
I can't say that.
Trap
'cause he's a
alert.
good cur- no,
Trap alert. I'm
that's
saying
not
trap
a
alert.
trap alert.
I'm
I
saying
can't
trap
roll with
alert.
you on that one, Miss.
Mike's going
Hey,
Raiders.
look,
Yeah, I put my picks
Hey,
down.
I understand why I'm in the middle seat today.
Race
You
year?
can't go. That's not a trap. bro.
Rams Raiders.
We'll see.
The Rams, bro, with this low ass spread too. Are you kidding me?
They're on the road.
Bro, the Raiders have no secondary. And now they have no of their front seven. They're missing one, and that's a big one. Probably the second best one in the league. I think Luke Kuechly's better than Khalil Mack. That's just my opinion, but they're missing.
I doubt it.
Check the
I don't.
stats.
Stats say Max got more sacks than everybody last 3 years.
But
Well,
does
I
he
know,
have
I know
everything
who
else?
he won't be sacking on Sunday.
Who?
He
That
won't
bad
be
man.
sacking Goff. Well, first of all, he's playing. I'm saying he won't be
Somebody's
there
gonna
to
sack
sack
off.
Maybe.
Somebody's gonna sack off.
Somebody, but we got concrete names that's going to be able to wreak havoc against Derek Carr.
And I think
Sue
Derek Carr's in
and
a
Aaron
real
Donald
weird
will,
spot.
will be playing.
Right.
The
Okay.
secondary is intact. The offense is
All right.
intact.
Okay. All right. So your pick.
They
your pick
averaged
is the
30
Rams.
points last year.
Your
bro.
picks.
The Rams didn't. The Raiders didn't average 30 points last year.
It don't matter, bro. They
It
didn't
does-
average,
bro,
they didn't
it
average
does.
30 on the road, bro. This is a new year. The Raiders are at home. They have a good offense. So you don't think Jordy and them
From-
going to be able
from
to put
I
up
think we
points?
talked about this. It's going to be 30
My
to 20.
G, it's a
31 to
consistency in
24.
your responses. You keep saying such and such at home.
At home.
At home.
Yeah, at home.
Just because they're at home doesn't guarantee they're going to cover a win, is what I'm saying.
But that what at home does mean is they play better. New England are lights out in Foxborough. If you haven't been paying attention these last 10 years,
Yeah, but we're not
I
talking
have.
about
They haven't
New
been
England. We're
playing.
talking
Yeah,
about
the
Derek
Texans
Carr.
haven't had Deshaun Watson the last 10 years. Every
That's
other
true,
team
too.
they play has.
That's
That's
true,
what I'm
too.
saying. Like, fuck the last 10 years. What's going on this Sunday?
this Sunday
who's on
Tom
this
Brady is suiting up in Gillette
We're
Stadium.
not talking about that. We still on these Raiders though.
Okay, I'll take the Raiders at home with the 4 points. Easy. The Rams to get out of there by 3. Cover.
So you think the Rams will get out of there by 3-10 out smacking everybody out the park, but you expect the Patriots to blow out one of the best defenses in the league, a top 3 defense in the league?
Not blow out, but win by 7, yeah. Win by 1 touchdown? You don't think Tom Brady can win by 1 touchdown?
No, not this particular game.
Okay, well, take Houston. Take Houston. I'll take New England, and we'll see what happens. Then we got the Rams. Which game is this? Oh, that's the current game, Philly, Atlanta. That's still a snooze fest. What's the next game? Next game is going to be...
I'm going to give you one that y'all not ready for. I like Redskins +1 on Sunday.
Against Arizona.
Against
Seems like a blind leading the blind game that I wouldn't touch.
Yeah, in a game like that, again, I'm going with the home team, bro. Arizona.
Who's Arizona's quarterback?
Rosen.
We don't know that for sure.
Or Stafford.
They better not put that.
Stafford. I'll take Stafford.
Stafford is the Lions quarterback.
Yeah, let's say, what Stafford you talking about?
This is exactly why we shouldn't play this game.
You're thinking of Drew
Stanton plays for the Browns.
Bradford. Not Stafford. Bradford.
We don't know that.
Yes, we do know that.
I don't think he's been announced as a starting quarterback.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Well, he's on their team, though. Let's see. Guaranteed lineup.
This is not a game. The blind leading the blind.
I like
Sam Bradford is the quarterback.
I like Alex Smith, so I'm going to just say I think that the
Sam Bradford, David Johnson. You still got Larry Fitz.
I'm gonna flip a coin. Whatever the coin lands on, that's who I'll pick that game.
So you're gonna no pick that game?
No, I wouldn't touch it if I had to bet my own money. I wouldn't.
Okay, but we're just hypothetically picking.
Okay, in real life, I wouldn't. I would stay far away from this. Hypothetically, I'll flip a coin and whatever the coin landed on, that's
a no pick. That's just
no.
You don't have a reason to pick anybody.
Give me a coin and I'll have a reason to pick them.
Bro, no, that's cool. Let's skip that game then.
Skip it.
What about Jacksonville Giants?
I think it's a trap, but I love Jacksonville.
I like Jacksonville too.
I like Giants.
Why do you like Giants?
I think their offense. I think
Eli Manning,
Odell, Saquon at home. Home dog.
This was
for some reason.
Best defense.
I like home
Can you name anything else on that?
They got a great defense too, bro.
No, you just said like this is your third consecutive pick, liking somebody just because they're at home.
I like home teams, guy.
Bro,
I like
programmed. Stop being programmed,
I'm not programmed.
This was the second best defense in the league last year, and their job is to lock up.
He just hates Bortles, bro. It's like a personal, divisional thing.
I don't know, but...
So he just feels they're weak.
Fuck Bortles. Giants +3. Odell.
The Giants won like 3 games last year.
I'm glad this is documented and we'll be back here next week.
Because let me tell you, Jalen Ramsey, you don't want no smoke with Odell.
I want Jalen Ramsey with the smoke with anybody.
He don't want no smoke with Odell.
Come on, bro.
He didn't want him with AB because AB cooked him.
No, he did not.
Yes, he did.
Bro, come on, let's go.
AB had like 160 in that game.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
Let me go. Pull up.
Oh my God.
Saxonville.
So you telling me Jalen Ramsey could guard Odell Beckham?
Jalen Ramsey is 6'3", 215
Can he guard Odell Beckham?
Yes, and I'm just about to... All that's the lead up to why. 6'3", 215 pounds.
I don't care about all that.
4'3". If I could guard Gronk, Odell's no problem. I know there's...
No, he's way shiftier.
It's not about shifty.
Yes, it is.
What I'm basically telling
Gronk
you...
is power.
Listen,
he's
as
faster.
you walk me to my point...
Yeah.
Jalen Ramsey, as far as being an athlete and his coverage skills, has the skill set to be able to cover somebody from 5'11", 200 pounds to 6'6", 270.
He don't want no smoke with Odell or AB or Julio.
I'm going to leave it to...
I don't even think that matters, though, because no matter what Odell does, it doesn't translate to winning games for the Giants.
It doesn't. But they just got a lot better at running back. Lot better.
He's a better name back there, but I don't know if their line is better. Do you remember last year?
It's about matchups.
The Giants literally could not run the ball last year. That shit looked terrible.
They probably will succeed against everybody.
They're going to be able to run this year.
Why? Because Saquon looked good.
You love Zeke, right? You love Zeke because of the Dallas line. Is Zeke without Dallas' line?
I think he might be.
He didn't look great when he came back last year.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did, bro.
Come on, bro. Mike G was pissing me off for a second. Now you about to piss me off.
Hey, Zeke.
Bro,
Zeke is great.
In 10 games gave you...
like 1,300.
Bro, how many touches did he have?
I'm about to tell you now, bro.
Hey, Zeke is a killer. Saquon is a killer, bro.
Zeke Elliott played 10 games, gave you 983 yards and 7 tubs.
He's averaging 90 a game.
Bro, pretty good. That's pretty good.
That's what I'm saying. So imagine if he played 16. He was on pace for 1,800 yards and 14 tubs. If he played,
No, he wasn't.
Yeah.
Bro, in half the season, he gave you
10 games ain't half the season.
Well, it's a little bit. It's a little bit more. 8's half the season, 10's next door to that. Okay, well, in 10 games, he gave you 983 yards and 7 tubs.
Hey.
7 tubs.
I like Giants. At the house, week 1.
I think you only like them because
dog.
they're at the house and they're home dog. This is your third consecutive. I like them because they're at the house home dog.
Hey, man, these are good teams here. We're talking about some good home teams here.
All right, well, let's...
I just don't see how Giants became a good home team. They won like 3 games last year.
Preach, big dog.
Bro, they didn't have Odell for after game 5.
They were not an Odell away from winning
Yes,
games
they were.
last year.
No,
they weren't. They went
so
what?
now, hey, so
they
look,
had the second pick in the draft.
Yeah, so now they got Odell coming back, and now
won
they got
2
Saquon
games
Barkley.
last year, bro.
Okay, bro.
Which means Odell will put them at 8.
Bro, they got 2 of the top 5 offensive players in the league, bro.
Who?
Wait.
Odell's
Wait,
top
bro.
5.
And Saquon is top 5.
Saquon's not a top 5 running back?
No, he hasn't played
How
yet.
do you know?
All right. Hey, check the fantasy board.
He could be a fumble machine when he get out there. Who the fuck knows?
Is he better than right now? Is he better than Hunt, Kamara? And these are just the rookies from last year. Is he better than Le'Veon?
He's going to be just like that.
He's not better than LaShawn McCoy at the moment.
He might be
He's not
equal
better
to
than
LaShawn
Zeke.
McCoy. He might be equal to LaShawn McCoy.
Hey, Mike G, you in a lot of cars right now. Right,
Hey,
shotgun.
man.
Yeah, bro. Hopping halfway out the window.
Hey, I
Goes
like
right
home
the
teams.
whip.
I like all home teams this week,
Let
man.
me reel you in.
I like all home teams. Y'all like all away teams.
I guarantee you, every
like
home
the
team's
best
not going to
team.
cover our
I
win.
think we
though.
like the best team in the matchup is the way to look at it.
So okay, I can cue you. You like Carolina over Dallas, right?
What's the spread on that?
It's -3, and then Carolina's at home, so just like them.
Nah, that's not the thing. What do you do?
You
Bro,
don't like Carolina at
That's
home?
been the thing
-3?
for the last
Hey.
4 picks, bro.
hey,
Please
listen.
explain to me why Dallas was even going to win this game, let alone
That's
cover.
sick. That's sick.
First of all,
First of all,
Oakland
you have
was
the
a
floor.
home
You
dog.
have the floor.
Oakland was a home dog.
What does that mean
Giants
on
was
the
a home
field?
dog.
What does that mean on the field besides being programmed or that being your thing to say, bro? Yes, I
Home dog.
understand home dog is
Yeah, bro,
cool,
home with the
but
points. I don't know.
you can't give somebody that bet just because the person's at home. And then
No,
home
I
dog.
actually
You
like
have-
that. This will be one of my no picks. I can't call this game.
I can respect that.
I can't call this game, bro, because I don't know how Dallas is going to come out. I think they got the
Dallas is on the road. I know you
Dallas
don't like
is
the
on the
road
road,
teams.
but they have the best line in the league, and they have one of the best running backs in the league. So they're going to be in every game.
Who has the second best, if not the best, front 7 in the league?
Oh yeah, Carolina's got. It's going to be a battle at the line.
Who has the way better
I just don't
offense?
understand. So you're not agreeing that Carolina is a way better team at home than Cowboys on the road with no receivers
I don't know.
or defense?
I don't know, bro.
All right. I mean, anything can happen.
Hey,
in football.
man,
anything
it's
can
just,
happen.
It
it's
is.
crazy that you'll take the Giants
That's
at home.
all I'm saying,
minus
bro. But
plus three.
Carolina
I like
can't
plus
get it.
3. Plus 3 and -3, that's a 6-point swing. Come on, bro. If Carolina was plus 3, I would like them. I would like them a lot better
They
than
would
-3.
never be plus 3
Why
with
wouldn't they?
playing these particular Cowboys because the Cowboys have
Hey,
0
and
receivers and 0
so
defense.
you want to know what's the crazy part about that -3? That means if it was on a neutral site,
Oh,
it would be even.
We're not going to play that game just yet.
When
We're not
will,
early in the
home
season
te-
for
when
that.
will NFL teams ever play on a
No,
neutral
I'm just
site?
saying you
And I
get 3
know
points
what
for
you're saying,
you get
but
3 points for being at home.
no, all I'm really on you about, bro, is the consistency. You just gave
What?
us 3 or 4 straight home dogs or home whatever picks. Now
Yeah.
the superior team is at the house, but they can't get the love from you. And
I
they-
mean, bro, it's a no pick. You just no pick the Pittsburgh game. You no pick.
No, you didn't
This
say
is my
no
no pick. I did
Oh,
say
you did
no
say
pick.
no pick. Okay.
That's fair. We all get a no pick.
Yeah,
right?
Well, I still don't understand how it's a no pick.
Well, hey.
at least give me the home dog love for this, bro. Give me
I
the
can't.
home favorite love on this
I
one,
can't.
bro.
I can't
Well,
because
okay.
I wouldn't be surprised if
Because
Dallas
Mason's
covered.
basically saying what I'm saying, bro. How do you trust the Giants at home and Carolina at home?
Because I think I trust the Giants.
I mean, versus Carolina.
I
at
trust the
home.
Giants because I think Jacksonville had a Cinderella season. They played some
That
good
shit did
defense.
not look like a Cinderella. But I'm gonna let you get your point.
Okay,
My bad. My bad.
yeah. I think they had a Cinderella season.
So-
They went to the AFC Championship game.
They should have gone to the Super Bowl.
See,
They
should've,
booked it.
bro. Some
They
teams
could've
have
booked that.
some teams have a Cinderella season, and some teams have a. This is our first year cracking and being good.
Yeah,
and I
we
think
finna be
that's what happened with them. This is their first year taking off.
And I don't think it's out the blue because Jacksonville has been getting better for the last 3 years. They were just so young; it takes a while for them for that to bake in. I look at
And
them like Niners or Seahawks
You
or
got
anybody
to
else. from
think
back
too.
in the
This
day.
was their first year with Tom Coughlin really pulling the
Yeah.
strings behind the scenes.
Yeah,
That's why Bortles looked better. That's why that defense looked better. That's why their mentality was different.
had a little more edge to them, and they still in the end they got afraid of the moment and they lost the big game.
They lost the
they're
big
going to be
game
ready.
like
That
the
experience
Steelers did.
is going to be
They
crucial
lost
for
it
them.
up here. Jalen Ramsey got a little bit out of it for like a quarter and a half, which fucked off the game. But 2.5, 3 quarters, they were in control of that game against the full strength Patriots. They were at home, I will say, to Mike's points, but they were in control, and they lost that game probably within the last 5-6 minutes.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think it's a lot of hype. Yeah, everybody's feeling like y'all. Everybody's so super high on Jacksonville, and they could just get popped in New York, and they'll just go on one. Easy. Fair enough. Trap game, you know. What about who's next?
I don't really like any of the rest of these games that I would say from a to
What about
I like Alex Smith.
what about Chargers Chiefs? You don't like Chargers?
I wouldn't be surprised if
I
any
like
team won that game.
I don't know
No.
if Mahomes gonna get out there and do something fancy.
Yeah, he's gonna. I think he's gonna get out there and get cooked by
Y'all
Joey
crazy,
Bosa.
bro.
Joey Bosa. Hey, Chargers defensive line
Chargers
is
defense
serious
is up
this
there.
year.
Yeah.
Chargers are serious, but the Chiefs are too, and I can't really put too much stock in this kid. But he was supposed to start last year. They stalled Alex Smith out and didn't trade him, and then after the last season was over, they immediately shipped him. Like everybody from around the league, even people that's not in the Kansas City Chiefs camp, I can't really put too much Raven about Patrick Mahomes. But I will say I'll have
you
to
like the
see him.
Chiefs?
No,
Plus
I like,
3.5.
no. This will be one of my no touches because these teams
Oh,
are
man, you
even.
can't be no touching everything, man.
This is only my second one. I'm only one behind you, bro. I wouldn't touch it. I can't lie to the
Hey,
public.
I'm high. I'm feeling like a 4-star pick here.
He's
on
only
Chargers.
feeling like that because Patrick Mahomes is a rookie. He can't give you any other reason behind
No,
it.
the
Rookie
defense.
starter is second
No,
year.
I got plenty of reasons, bro. First of all, Chargers offense, Chargers defense, and Mahomes is a rookie.
And you can say that's you basically said what I just said.
No, you said no other reasons, bro. but
Bro,
the Chargers
all of that
offense
other stuff you mentioned aside from him being a rookie is a wash. KC's defense is just as good, if not better, than the Chargers.
I don't know about that, bro.
You're
Definitely
crazy.
not.
Well,
This is good.
well,
we
at
gotta title
home,
this show
bro.
"Jump Out the Window."
Jump out the window,
They're
bro.
not at home. The Chargers are at home.
Bro, we know in sports defense translates anywhere. It's not like offense, bro. Eric
Bro,
Berry
they,
back
they
then.
lost their best corner.
Who's the best corner?
Who are you gonna say
Marcus
is not their
Peters.
best corner?
Marcus Peters gone.
Bro, you're right about that.
Ball hawk.
But they are front seven oriented, and they have the first or second best free safety in the league.
I'm just not
coming back,
fucking with
bro.
the Chiefs ever since that bullshit last year. The fumble with 3 seconds left,
Yeah,
run back
man.
for a touchdown.
You probably wasn't
Fuck that
fucking with
team.
them when they cracked the Patriots either. But I
Hey.
mean, it is what it
Hey,
is.
Titans
bro.
beat the Chiefs in the playoffs. Hey, squad.
They did.
Hey, squad. Hey,
They did.
but look though, I like the
Saints.
Chiefs to come
Oh,
out there
sorry.
to put. I like the Chargers to come out there, put some pressure on this young kid. Their defensive line is very strong. They got Phillip Rivers.
Bro.
They're trying to win over LA. I like
You
the Chiefs to
wasting
play
breath.
good.
All you have to say is Chargers at home. I like them. You could
Chargers at home again. Hey, again, home team, man.
I know.
Bet on a home
But
team.
this home team is -3.5. I
Yeah.
don't like the hook.
This is
That's
the
why I don't
only.
like-
This is
I
the
don't
only.
like the hook.
No, it's two home faves I like. I like the Chargers at home, and
Not
I like
Carolina.
and I like the Ravens at home.
Yo, we haven't talked about it yet, but what about these Saints? Minus
9.5.
I like the
That's a
Saints.
lot. That's a lot.
Bro, they're gonna
I
ransack.
think they're going to
They're gonna ransack.
points.
20 points.
They're gonna
Who's
run it up.
quarterbacking? Fitzpatrick.
Yeah,
He's about to get
Fitzpatrick.
ransacked. Bro, this goes back.
He's got good receivers.
Bro.
He's got good receivers.
But he doesn't have a good him. Do you
He
think-
doesn't have a good him.
Bro, listen.
What
this
the
is a
hell?
football
I didn't
field
say a
right
good
now.
him.
Look at my fingers. You got to go up, down like that. Do you think he's gonna go up and down, marching, getting points more than Drew Brees?
No.
Saints have top 5 defense. They
No,
have
but
top 5 offense, bro.
Yeah, no, really.
They were a miracle away from the Super Bowl or the NFC Championship.
Yeah, I know, bro. I just think that 10 is a lot of points. You know,
For the home team,
yeah, 10. It's divisional though. It's divisional.
bro. A lot of these games are divisional that you said in the home team, and you rode with the home team, bro.
Only the Chargers. That was the only one.
So you're not trusting Drew at the house, but you'll trust Eli.
Well, no,
man.
I trust Drew at the house. If I was making a pick, I'll probably take the Saints.
-10, right?
Yeah, 9.5. At 9.5, I
Bro,
would
they
take
can beat
it.
it by 2 touchdowns. Don't be afraid to say that or think that.
-14, you would take the Saints.
Fellas, females, whoever listening, when the spreads get high, we tend to get scared away because we think 13, 14. But like you said earlier, touchdowns are worth 7.
Yeah.
So sometimes you can't look at it as 13, 14 points. Just look at it as 1 or 2 touchdowns. and then that'll be able to help you. I think they can beat the Buccaneers by 2 touchdowns, by 13-10 points, something like that.
I think they can too.
Hold on. I'm gonna let you finish.
I just think they can.
Eagles on the 1 yard line, 2nd and go.
Yeah,
See if they can punch it through.
Touchdown, they did. 6-9 Eagles.
Booyah.
For those of you who don't follow our IG, we did give out Eagles today -1. It's currently 6-9, soon to be 6-10. Jay Ajayi just went up the left guard for 1 yard touchdown. Touchdown Eagles. Come on, I hope they keep it up so we don't look like idiots on the page.
No, we're not gonna look like idiots.
But yeah, so Saints. Saints at the house. I would take the 9.5. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, what about you, Max?
Yeah, put that down. Let's mark that down. I would take Saints.
We all like the Saints?
Yeah, we all like the Saints on that one.
Saints.
They got to be ready to come out and play. They lost by a backflip fluke.
Yeah, that guy, he just made a bad read on the ball, bad play on the ball.
That's all it was. That's what I'm saying. Like, the Saints are loaded. They got Michael Thomas, Drew, obviously. They got Kamara.
Yeah, they're loaded.
They got Ingram in a few games.
They got I think it's Snead or somebody else on the other side, and their defense was top 5. So
Yeah,
just don't give up
cool.
no miracle plays. You probably have a ticket to the bowl.
Okay. I'm looking at a game right here. It looks like
What you see, big dog?
New York Jets at the Detroit Lions -6.5 Lions. I like Lions, man.
I like Lions. This
I'm
is
gonna go
one of my
Jets.
lots.
that hot. You like Jets?
Why you explain, bro? Explanation.
Yeah, what's up with that?
I think this is the year that the Lions finally fall apart all the way. They've been trashy just because I'm looking at the players on their squad, and they just don't seem like they're getting like any better.
You got to be looking at the defensive side of the ball, because when you look at that offensive side,
The offense is killer, bro. What do you mean?
I don't believe in Golden Tate.
Yeah,
What? But he could catch the ball and run.
And see, you like the dudes in my fantasy league who only know household names. I don't know if you know Marvin Jones Jr.
I'm aware of Marvin Jones Jr.
10 tubs last year, bro.
Yeah.
Golden Tate had about 8 or 9 tubs last year. So
And hold on. The Jets are starting Sam Darnold, bro, the rook.
Name me anybody else on the Jets offense besides Sam.
They're gonna go with Isaiah Crowell. They're gonna go with
Curse,
Jermaine Curse. They got Quincy Enunwa and
I like him. He's coming off a neck injury.
Robbie Anderson. So I mean, I think
And we're just making picks here. We're just giving out our opinions about.
But we gotta
let
because we're just making picks, but somebody's gonna take our pick and go run with it. So I can't send nobody off a cliff.
They can run with it. Just only run with it for one unit, man. Don't bet too much or too low on any one game, man.
And we're talking all spreads right now, so I would say when we get closer to Sunday, probably sometime on Saturday, I'll start checking those money lines.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would have no problem if it's a plus 300,
I can
400.
give you some money lines right now,
but it just depends on what that final number looks like.
Money line right here, I'll give you a Cincy at Indy, the home team. They're gonna crack them, bro.
Indy is so
They're
trash.
gonna crack them. That might be one of the locks. I'm surprised I didn't even say that at the beginning, bro.
Cincy, Indy,
They're gonna
and
crack
the dog.
them, bro.
Cincy's the dog plus 2.5.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah, I like Cincy.
That's what I'm saying.
I like
but this
Cincy.
goes against your point of the home. Oh no, they're the favorite.
Home favorite, but
Home
no, this
favorite.
is different, bro. They're getting Andrew Luck back. Like
This is just a better top to bottom team. I don't see
yeah,
how they're not minus.
I don't know how Andrew Luck's gonna look, bro. Like, yeah,
Cincinnati plays dirty. They get to pushing and pulling and.
Well, no, they don't got
after-
Pac-Man no more.
That
yes,
doesn't
they
matter.
do.
It's a
Yes, they do.
team culture.
Oh, no, they don't. They still got. But
They got
he works.
Burfict. They got Burfict,
Burfict is
yeah.
the dirty dude.
That whole squad is just tricky.
Did we cover Minnesota's Frisco already?
No, we didn't talk about it.
No, let's
y'all
talk
think?
about that, Mr.
Yeah,
Frisco.
Frisco.
What's up? Speak on it.
Save the best for last.
What's up?
What do you want me to tell you? We're going to go in there and crack them.
You gonna go in there?
Sounds like a
plus
homer
6?
pick.
I actually like.
So you're going to tell me all
We
the...
know what you like, Mike.
We know all the...
They
Mike
at the
G,
house.
he don't like the touchdown.
Minnesota's at the house.
He don't like a touchdown for
Why not, bro? Oh, he don't like Kirk Cousins.
Because Kirk Cousins
Yeah, I don't like
is
Cousins.
wishy-washy.
I like Jimmy G more than Kirk Cousins. I think Jimmy G would get out there, be able to put it together a couple touchdown drives. But I do not like. I will say I don't like the loss of McKinnon. The 49ers are really going to miss him.
Yeah.
I think that that is going to be a difference maker. They're not going to be able to run as good. So
Pick the Alfred Morris, though. He's still a very good back.
for
one game? For one game?
No, and no. Let me tell you, I hate to sound like a broken record, but Minnesota was a top 3 defense, maybe top 2 if I'm not mistaken last year. They upgraded that quarterback. They're in the dome. They're halfway across the country. This sounds like a recipe for them to win by a tub or 10 or more against Frisco.
You got to have more faith in my boy Shanahan.
I got faith.
I don't have faith in you. Is that domestic? Is that wife beater back on your team?
Let me tell you something.
Is he back? The middle linebacker?
Let me let you know something about let me let you know something you'll know about Shanahan. All right.
What, man?
There was a movie that came out when we were a little younger.
What's up?
It was called The Water Boy.
Okay.
All right. You had the Fonz and his little other coach. They had this little green notebook where they had all the plays written down. As long as he had his notebook, he's good. Shanahan is like 5 years older version of the Rams quarterback coach McVay. Yeah,
McVay's nice.
He can't.
Atlanta hasn't looked the same since.
True that.
I'm just saying.
That's a touche. That's a good point.
Washington ain't looked the same since.
But he doesn't have the same talent in Frisco as he had in Atlanta.
No, they're close.
Carlos Hyde's going. Julio Jones is not there.
He's a name to me.
Nah, he's not a
remember
name.
him from Ohio State. Bro, I just watched him play for the last couple of years.
He balled for y'all. I had him in fantasy. He did all right for me.
That's because he was running around there with Kaepernick, so he had to get the touches. I'm sorry. I hate. Look, I can separate the man from the team, but
I can't tell you about your team because I was only monitoring fantasy, and he was all right to me.
Hey, 20 touches will do it. 85 points in a touchdown, or 85 yards in a touchdown. That'll do it, but that shouldn't put no fear in anybody to lose him.
Touche.
And Alfred Morris was a running back in Washington.
I've never liked
Shanahan
Alfred Morris at his peak.
So, Alfred Morris is good.
He's good.
He's not bad.
Would you take him on any one of your fantasy teams at the moment?
I don't have him on any of my fantasy teams.
I picked him up on my fantasy team. It was a larger draft, but I picked him up because I know he's going to get the touches. He's going to get a few passes thrown to him. He's going to get.
What is he going to do with the touches, though?
He's going to make it happen. What you mean?
Alfred Morris is cool. I mean,
so look, my pick. I think we're going to cover 6.5 or 7 points, depending on where it is.
Hey, so Mace is taking. He's taking
the home team,
the Niners,
and it's not just a homer pick because last year I bet against the Niners a bunch of times. It just depends on what the matchup is.
Right.
I don't see us losing by a touchdown though.
Yeah, no, I think Minnesota's good at the house, but
upgrade at quarterback.
I think Jimmy G,
Dalvin Cook back.
I think Jimmy G will be able to have the Niners in the game. So my pick, I'm going to take 49ers plus 6.5.
What you say, Mace?
Same.
I'm going to go against the grain. I'm going to say with the addition of Kirk Cousins, with Dalvin Cook coming back with that top 2 or 3 defense already intact, they're going to steamroll these guys. That's not going to be an indictment on Frisco's season, but like how you said, with whatever game that was, Mike G, they'll just end up 0-1 and they'll go from there. But
that's fair.
Yeah, no, I think that too. I mean, that could very well happen.
This is not going to be.
I think Minnesota.
I don't think the 49ers are weak. Minnesota is just a team that could be a Super Bowl contender.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I get it.
Maybe they sneak out by a touchdown, 10 points. It's not probably going to be a blowout, but I just like them in that dome with that defense with the upgraded quarterback.
Nev. Yeah, fuck it. We might as well just keep pushing through, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it's point.
Yeah.
All right, well,
who's left on the menu?
We don't have anything left on the menu,
Bay.
but
what about Green Bay?
That should be a consensus, but let's swing it around.
I'm not taking them plus, that'd be minus 7.5. I don't like that team at all. So you guys are going to tell me how great Aaron Rodgers is. He got a contract. He did just pick up Jimmy Graham, so I like him for that.
Yeah.
But I just never liked that team.
I just don't think, bro, even Chicago's not weak, but at the end of the day, it's a 60-minute game. He's not a corner, though, is what you would need.
No, what he is a beast who's going to run Aaron Rodgers' neck straight down.
Bro, Aaron Rodgers is not the quarterback that's not going to be faced by that, bro. He slide step.
He coming back off injury.
The spread is dropping. I will say that, though. It opened at 8 down to 7 flat.
It's divisional. It's not very far from Chicago to Green Bay.
How are they going to manufacture points?
However they did it last year.
Mitchell Trubisky. No faith?
What happened last year when these two teams... Oh, we can't even count that because Aaron Rodgers wasn't there.
Utley played.
Yeah, it don't even matter then.
And it was tricky.
Well, yeah, this is a toss-up. I would just say I would have to lean towards Aaron Rodgers. Just being a robot. Nothing more than that. I don't have any concrete evidence besides the obvious. And then being a home team.
Word.
I think that's fair. You know?
I think Green Bay's dominated in the past. Aaron Rodgers at home, new target Jimmy Graham. I think they win by 10 points. I'm going to go 30-20. I'm taking Green Bay. Chalk me up as Green Bay.
Yeah, bro. As a backtrack, I was gonna say 28-17.
28-17. That's your take on it?
That's my take, really.
It won't shock me if they blow them out. So I'm just not gonna. I would call it a no pick for me. But it's just really because I can't get with Aaron Rodgers.
Got you.
How can you not get with Aaron Rodgers?
Bro, I can't get with LeBron, bro.
Y'all are all over the place,
bro. It sound like
I'm not
hate.
pissed off at Mike
It's
GM.
not
pissed off.
Hey, he just said I can't get with Aaron Rodgers. Like,
you
he's
have to
not the
explain
best
that, bro,
quarterback
or
in
it's
the
hate
league.
until further notice.
It's not hate. We all got preferences on players.
Yeah,
But what are the
It's
reality
styles
on
of
the
play.
players, though?
Hey,
All right.
he seems like he's in it for the glory and his stats more than.
Nah, bro, I'm just that talented that my stats are there, but my defense for a lot of the years just don't be there.
Yeah, but you
So I
just
only
took
have one shit.
134 million, so you're not worried about your
Yeah,
defense.
I deserve that, man.
I guess so. What
Aaron Donald took 90 mil, Khalil Mack took 87.
Tell me more about what you deserve.
I'm
Aaron
better
Rodgers.
than them.
Based on.
Based on, man, they can't score touchdowns. Just on that alone.
Hey man, Aaron Rodgers just gets a lot of love for a dude who's only won one ring.
I mean, he's had a lot of
He used to.
circumstantial shit happen. You know,
He
he's
can't
got hurt
control
last
that,
year.
big
He's been hurt the year before that. No running back, no defense. You know, you can't blame
So,
it on
like,
Aaron Rodgers.
Right.
Like, how are you the best, but like they just won't put good players around you? That's what we're gonna go with. We're gonna blame everybody but the quarterback.
Nah, but you know how the salary cap goes. You know how stuff is to where they can't. If they giving certain people
Who
money,
else are they giving big money to? Who are the killers
bro,
on the team?
you got. It's always that sneaky old lineman that's making damn near receiver, quarterback money. I mean, there's money all over the field, and Aaron Rodgers is always going to be one of the top paid players. So the majority of money is going to go there, and to whoever y'all got to take care of.
Facts. Let's check
y'all
in.
want to transition right into 101?
No, it's about time for us to wrap up, bro. We got 3 minutes, bro.
We can cover line movement in 3 minutes.
Oh, we have a call. We got a caller. Let's see who we got on the line. Thank you for calling Smart Degenerates. Who we got on the line?
Just got a couple questions for y'all.
Man,
Is this
keep
the
it to a
guy?
minimum.
Is
We
this
only
the
got like
guy?
4 minutes left.
Come on, we got
the guy MC.
No.
What's the
That
deal?
life doesn't matter.
Wait, wait. First of
I
all,
wouldn't know,
can we tell
bro,
the viewers
'cause my
who?
life matters.
Wait, hold on. Who is this? Yeah, who do we have on the line
Who's our
here?
special correspondent?
Mac
So
Dre.
this is a special guest. My name is not important right now. Just know the Patriots is going for the bowl.
Oh, I know who this
Lives
is.
matter forever.
The Patriots are going for the
Sound like
bowl.
another dude that's programmed to say stuff.
The
Huh?
Patriots going for the bowl, and no lives matter. Okay, no lives matter.
I
Okay.
want to put out Smart Degenerates. I'm the biggest fan. I'm tuned in.
Gang.
Hey,
Appreciate you, big dog.
appreciate
I'm proud
you.
of y'all, man. Keep it up.
Hey, do you got anybody in fantasy that's playing right now?
Fuck no, bro. Thursday night K.
Thursday
I
night
feel you on that.
snoozer. Damn. Hey, Patriots may or may not. They probably go to the Super Bowl, but they're gonna lose.
Before you go, do you think the Patriots will cover the spread against the Texans this weekend?
Shit. Is that Julio?
Don't be screaming about Julio, man. We're not watching it. We don't want him to
Hey,
do
are your Patriots going to cover this weekend?
Yeah, absolutely.
So you
They
say
can win by a touchdown?
So you say the Patriots gonna win by a touchdown? Is what you're saying?
Yeah. Ain't it by 6?
6.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure. Hey, please, caller, tell us, what does Tom Brady do at the house in Gillette Stadium?
I'm doing 160 and 2.
162 touchdowns?
160? I mean, y'all going to have a good running day.
Yeah, nah, Tom Brady's
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
put
yeah.
he's gonna put up more. He's gonna put like 300, bro. You tripping?
Nah, bro, that's Houston, bro.
Oh, that's Houston. You respect their defense?
Yeah, we just taking it light. Unless we get the running backs out the backfield, we taking it light. We only got 3 receivers.
Okay, so your pick on that game will be New England.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, perfect,
Shout
man.
out to the kicker for putting them 6 points up, though.
Church, shout out the kicker.
right.
Well, hey, well, good looking on the
Everything
call,
all day.
man. Good looking on the call. We about to get out of here. We want to thank everybody for tuning in today. Shout out to No Lives Matter on calling in. We got to shout out Morris Media Studios for having us another week. We thank y'all. We're just so happy to do everything we dreamed about doing, having this show. Any other shout outs?
Shout outs? I don't have any shout outs, but I do love sports. I love gambling.
Yeah.
I love talking to people who also share in mind with it.
Yeah.
Please follow us on Instagram. Please follow us on Facebook.
IG.
Hey.
Please. At Smart
Subscribe.
Degenerates.
Hey, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit that button. Subscribe to Morris Media's YouTube channel. You can catch us there every week as well.
Make sure your bankrolls are intact. It is Thursday.
Yeah, that's
Don't
another.
jump out the window.
Yeah, it's just week 1. Don't blow the whole load this week again.
We gotta
we
go.
are the Smart Degenerates.
See y'all next week, y'all.
Have a
Take it
good
easy.
night. Hey.
The Consortium of Health and Military Performance, also known as CHAMP, of the Uniformed Services University of Health and Science, known as USUHS, is conducting a study to understand a possible genetic link between sickle cell trait, known as SCT, and exercise-related events, known as EREs, such as exertional rhabdomyolysis, muscle damage, heat stroke, and or collapse. We are inviting African-American men and women with sickle cell trait and their family members to participate. Participating in the study will require you to complete a health history questionnaire, a form authorizing our study physician to gather health information from you and your healthcare provider, as well as a one-time blood donation. In order to qualify for the study, you must meet the following criteria: be African American, be sickle cell trait positive, be able to read, speak, and understand English, be between the ages of 18 and 80, and currently not being treated for any mental or psychological disorders. Participation is completely voluntary, and your decision will not impact your healthcare. The results for this study are for research purposes only and are not intended to directly benefit any individual for confidentiality reasons. However, the results of this study are intended to help better shape policies and associated health risks affecting the SCT community. Participants may be compensated for their time. To join the study, or if you would like additional information regarding the study, please contact the study team by phone, area code 240-479-9514, or email sctstudy-ggg@usuhs.edu.